Good morning, this is Jack from Chartered in the Markets, and this is the pre-market webinar for the morning of Monday, the 1st of December. My disclaimer, I do this for educational purposes only. I'm here to share my technical analysis with you. I hope you can take some what I've learned from it, transfer it to your own charts. I'm not here to issue trading signals. This is a video for paying subscribers at chartingthemarkets.substack.com, and it's published on YouTube after a delay of 24 hours. All right, okay, on Friday, I was saying that we were really likely to see a bit of retracement coming soon, but it probably wasn't going to happen on Friday, and we saw a move up on Friday, and we've seen a retracement overnight. On Friday, the sell signals on ES and NQ both failed. On RTY, it survived and made target overnight, and now we've got a possible weak 6-minute buy signal brewing. YM, we didn't get a signal. DAX has also made target overnight, and ESTX didn't have a signal, but if it did, that would have made a target overnight too. In terms of the bigger picture, let's have a look. Right, in terms of the bigger picture, we've got quite a lot of negative divergence here. Obviously, we've broken up all the head and shoulders have failed. We've broken back over the daily middle bands, and under these conditions, I was saying that we were likely to see a retest of the all-time highs soon, and I'm thinking we're going to see retests of the all-time highs soon. But on the short term, on the hourly chart, we've got a possible RSI 14 sell signal brewing on SPX, and we've got a possible RSI 5 sell signal brewing, both of those on the SPX hourly. Both of those are likely to fix at the open today, and both of them are likely to follow through more, in my opinion. So I don't think we're quite done yet. I think we'll see a retracement here. I'm thinking we might see a 50 back potentially, and obviously we've come up from 65.21 to 68.50, so that's 360. A 50 back, if we were to see that, would take us down 160, 180 points. At the moment, we've only come down about 50. And so I am thinking we may well get more. 15-minute chart, we've got some sell signals fixed as well. Qs, obviously that's back over, and we've also got two closes above the daily middle band as well. This was the slowest to get over the bands. We've got a possible RSI 5 sell signal brewing on the hourly. On Dia, we've got both RSI 14 and RSI 5, and on IWM, we've got an RSI 5. I'm thinking that we may be retracing into, ideally, tomorrow or Wednesday. In terms of the IWM chart, we've got possible RSI 14 and RSI 5, but the RSI 5 one's the main one here. This is a fairly minor divergence here on the RSI 14. But I am very much thinking in terms of a retracement today. We will see how that develops. So we've lost all the hourly sell signals, failed or have made target, but on the RTH charts, that's not so much the case. In terms of DAX, I was looking at this with interest here. We've broken back over the daily middle band, but could this be still be an alternate head and shoulders forming? Yeah. Could this be a head and shoulders forming on Nikkei? Yeah. So I am wondering, particularly on the equity indices in the US, whether we might we might do ABC and do a lower low as we were forming a larger bull flag. Although I think after the rally last week, I'm leaning towards that being unlikely, but I'm just throwing it out here as a possibility because it is actually a possibility. We shall see. All right, looking at DX. DX, we've got a nice looking double top here, and at the moment, it looks like it's going to break down. We're getting very close to the double top support. If this breaks down, it won't get us all the way back to these lows, but I think it would get us back into sort of the 97.5 area, which would be a long way back towards the lows. We will see how that goes. Not a lot in terms of the other currency pairs to give an indication here, although these do look like possible bear flags forming on Euro USD and GBP USD particularly. On ZB, rolled this into March along with obviously ZB, ZN, GC was rolled into Feb, and we had a big metals roll weekend, so SI, Palladium, and copper were all rolled into March as well. All right, no current positive divergence on bonds. We'll see. If you want to see more, I did quite a good section on this in the Bigger Picture webinar last night. Looking at CL, we've got a double bottom that's broken up here with a target up here in the 60.75, 61.15 area. We've been having a rather spiky run of it, I think partially because this is being heavily affected by the Ukraine peace process, which, to be honest, I don't think is going to result in anything, but I could be mistaken. But obviously the peace process would take a lot of pressure off Russian oil production. So we will see how that goes. All right, looking at HO. HO, possible little IHS here, which is trying to break up. Keeping an open mind. Still looks more like bottoming action. Sort of looks as though it may well rally to the monthly pivot at 2.4078. On RBOB, we've got a little double bottom which is broken up here. We could be forming a larger IHS. Yeah, we could. And I'm thinking we may well be doing that. 60-minute sell signal reached the possible near miss target. NG, 60-minute sell signal is fixed. We retested this high. This was a bull flag forming, and we've got a potential double top here forming as well now. GC, we've got a possible 60-minute sell signal brewing, and that, sorry, the text is just a little too large there, so just amending that. All right, so we've got a 60-minute sell signal brewing here. Hasn't fixed yet, but I'm wondering about a little bit of pullback. But bigger picture, I'm looking for a retest of the all-time high. SI went to a retest of the all-time high and has continued going. So we'll see. Palladium. We're trying to break up from a double bottom here, which has got a target at a retest of the October high. Platinum. Not a double bottom here, but again, I'm looking for a retest of the October high. HG has already retested that high, and we've got a potential double top here, although I would note that we already had a pretty decent looking double top before it was retested. So we've got a slightly smaller double top forming here. KC, we've got still not breaking above the new monthly pivot at 377.80 yet, but I am thinking if we do, then we could see a retest this high and maybe a little higher. SB, still liking the double bottom target at 15.43. CC, possible 6-minute sell signal brewing. I am wondering about an IHS right shoulder forming. It's possible it's already done that, but it doesn't really look like an IHS here, so I haven't marked it in. Possible IHS going to right shoulder forming right now on CT, and we've got a weak 6-minute sell signal fixed on lumber. Lumber is breaking up for a falling wedge, and I'm looking for a reversal pattern. Wheat. We've got a possible IHS forming here. I've got to say this was looking a lot better last night. Now looking as though we may retest that low. That could be a little double bottom forming. On corn, we had a little IHS which broke up and made target almost immediately. So I haven't marked the arrows in on that. Obviously, we're beyond that, no current divergence. On soy, possible topping action here. On ZL, we got a double bottom which broke up and made target. Next obvious target would be a retest of this high here in the 52.8 area. On live cattle, we've got a falling wedge and that's broken up. And on lean hogs, we've got a falling wedge and that's also broken up. And a little double bottom is broken up with a target in the 83.3 to 83.6 area. All right. Okay, let's have a quick look at questions. All right, no questions. So my pleasure as always, guys. I'm leaning towards seeing some more retracement in the near future and a retracement going into tomorrow, possibly into Wednesday. So we'll see how that goes. Doesn't necessarily need to go like 180 points. I would have thought 80 or 90 would probably do the trick and make most of those sell signals, but we haven't made that yet. And I'm thinking that may well follow through today. All right, everyone take care. I'll catch you guys tomorrow morning, and